Hey everybody, Coach Askin, and today guys, I'm here to do another livestream playthrough, as livestream playthrough is to Princess Evangile with Happiness Part 15 guys, Part 5th. So, before I get into it, first up, again, late again, and I'm sorry for that, mainly because again, the same reason, because I do get tired quite easily, and me being bullshit pretty much. But also, I actually had family over. We had family over pretty much the entire week. Because of that, I hardly had time to properly do my videos and pretty much go out and actually review. Especially this weekend, last weekend, pretty much Saturday and Sunday. Wedding we had to go to, and then yesterday, Sunday, we had to have we had a family feast. So family get together and had a roast dinner. So have any time to do any proper videos. Like the ones I did, I just was able to find time, but yet again they were late up. And especially Korotayu's show, I missed 2 episodes because usually this is the top point where I usually skip reviewing the rest of the anime. But I feel like I don't want to skip it this time, so I'll try to review it. But also, Boku no Hero Academia, I need to review that, and also I need to review Fate of Profika, which is not too late for. Like, it's not too late for me to review Fate of Profika, mainly because I usually do end up maybe reviewing an anime a day late after it's aired and stuff. So that's usually what happens in my case. But anyway. Just giving guys heads up before I play the game, and reason why these reviews are late, and why some have not uploaded, and yeah, that's the reason behind it. But also, I gotta mention this for anybody who still don't know, like, even though it's quite obvious from the first part of the description, made a Patreon account. Now, for anybody who know the situation with YouTubers lately, with, like, because by now, like, I'd done a video about it, talking about the freaking limited ad system, like, through live stream system as well, but through the fucking, like, I know I'm swearing. I don't know. This is more likely going to make sure I get a limited ads. The limited ad system may hit this video as well, this live stream as well. But I already know. I've pretty much done it and told you my feelings about it, and showing you how bad the review we could get from it, like. Don't forget, I started, I only just recently, near the end of 2016, like, yeah, near the end of 2016 is when I somewhat started to finally get myself sorted to fully start getting paid by running views by YouTube's AdSense, by Google AdSense. But, obviously, I was still not at the point at that time when I noticed I was still getting, like, I know I was getting a lot more views and subscribers when I got to that point, but not enough like I got now. Which I think if the normal review system was working again, was still working, I would have maybe got at least by now some money from and hit the proper threshold. Like I would have reached the £60 threshold to get the money I need from Google AdSense. But obviously, I didn't. And unfortunately. Because of the situation with Google AdSense, like the overall revenue has been terrible lately. So yeah, you guys by now know I have mentioned all this. The main reason why I made, because I've done a video also talk about that. I made a Patreon account, and the reason behind it, I started the Patreon account not just because I want to make YouTube a job. I don't want just make it a job, because obviously I do want to make it a job. I do want to earn some form of money, merely as a side job, because I know there's a strong possibility YouTube might not make me able to make me have a proper full living. But I do want to get money as much as possible, and again, make it like a side job, mainly because of my disabilities. I have a very hard time of actually finding or even trying to get a job to begin with. And right now, like I said, I'm in a position now. I am finding a job, but it's been hard. It's hard for me to find a proper job, mainly because of my confidence issues, and plus my overall communicational capabilities, plus also my freaking laziness, plus also like, pretty much everything about me. I, some reason, mentally and stop myself to try and, which I don't fully know why, except when it comes, which as you guys know, I pretty much passionate about when it comes to doing, and plus my anime and stuff. The only way, surprisingly, that's the only way you can get me to do things. If it's something connected to what I like, if it's something connected to what I like, said anime, video games, possibly, and YouTube, and acting as well, like drama, like everything like that. I get me interested. I will go and possibly do that, and that's why I'm, like I said, I'm trying to make it so I can make myself get a job at the castle as a tour guide, because I have acting involved. So that's what caught my interest, and I hope I do try to maybe get that job at one point. But for right now, YouTube, because of the possibility I've already saw things out to get paid on YouTube, I am making YouTube mainly as a job. But there's a main reason why I, before I even started of thinking about finding work, I actually did start making, trying to make YouTube into a job. Not because I wanted to, like, I admit that's part of the reason. But the other reason is because when I reached 100 subscribers, when I reached that fresh point, and of course by then I also knew, I was like, oh my god, I was already over 100,000 subscribers, 100,000 views. Well, I said subscribers for 100,000 views. When I reached that point, I was like, whoa. Now I know it's some part of it mainly because of how many videos I got, but still, over 600 videos. There's even from that should not get me over like 100,000. There's no way. Videos, if you don't include the ones that got like over 23k or 1k, like take away all those, the ones that are over 1k, which are not that many, like only a quarter, possibly a quarter, yeah, I think only a quarter, 10th of my videos are like over 10k, like over like, yeah, over 10k, like only a 10th of them, like, I think, that are over 10k, along with a few videos over 6,000, over 6k and stuff. Those, and you just see the others, there's no way those can get over 100,000. There's no way they would have done that. Unless, like I said, but like most recently, lately, and also, like I said, these videos are now, like, I was like, oh, but as with like me learning YouTube stuff, and there's views are not always everything, and I also know that subscribers also help out as well. And I do mainly want subscribers, mainly because I want people to watch me and stuff. But I've noticed when it comes to when I, like I said, first started YouTube, I mainly done it for fun. I didn't do it to just be, well, to earn money. Like, I didn't even know you can earn money on YouTube when I first started. I just done it because I want to do fun. And when I found you can do money on YouTube, I won't deny I did get influenced by it. But that's way before I reached 100 subscribers. And that's the joy. And when I reached 100 subscribers, that's when I started to push myself to make sure I can make YouTube into a possible job that I have in side job in the future. But so you can get paid on YouTube before I reached 100 subscribers. But the reason why I didn't pursue it, I want people to think I'm mainly doing it for the money. Like, I don't like people thinking that way, and especially that because I had not that many subscribers compared to the big YouTubers, of course, and the ones that actually do have like have 10,000 subscribers and stuff like that. I didn't want people to think that way. That I mainly was doing it for the money, which of course I'm not. I don't even do that. I don't want to do that. But once I reached 100, was like, whoa, like, for someone like me who so small, who didn't even expect to go over 3 digits. No, not even over the 20 digit. subscriber. Like I said, I didn't expect to even get 10 subscribers. I didn't even expect. I was only expect maybe five subscribers. But when I noticed I was like, I got over 100 into the triple digits, I was like when I got into 2 digits, I was like okay, maybe I'm average when it comes to YouTube. Like, okay, surprising. Like, I was able to get, but then but once I reached, when I got very close to not over 100, I was like, whoa. I was like shocked that there were that many people who were willing to subscribe to, because when it comes to subscribers, the people who would subscribe to mainly when it comes to when I thought of YouTube back then, I was like, the only people who would subscribe to me are people who knew me in real life, online stuff possibly, but mainly know me in real life, and of course my family and stuff. They were the only people I would expect to subscribe to me, and I definitely know I don't have over 100 or plus family. Or people I know, so that's why I definitely know I wouldn't be able to go over 100 subscribers. And then I didn't expect people to be fans of me, and when I merely think of subscribers, I feel like the people who subscribe to me are fans of mine. And obviously that is the case when it comes to most YouTubers. People who get that's usually a fan base. Like, once they get over 100 subscribers, that means that is like a fan base. You now have reached over 100 people to like you, and majority of them are people you don't even know. Which, again, that means they liked you because they're fans of you. And I was like, realized that, I was like, whoa. I mean, again, made me think people on YouTube as my second family. I done, for anybody who doesn't see my Facebook or anything, I have a Facebook. Go to my Facebook and you see I've done a post about Patreon stuff, a reason why I done it and stuff. Describe the same thing here. The reason I now started to make this Patreon, and the reason why I even start maybe trying to put myself able to make YouTube a job, because I wanted to, guys, my fans on YouTube was like, I wanted to bring the best content I want. I want to finally start earning money so I can get not just the stuff I like, but the equipment, quality videos, better quality videos. I'm more likely to same content, but the best quality videos I can do, and bring more content for you guys to enjoy. Because I noticed you guys enjoy me. I was like, whoa. And it just got to me, and the thing is, I didn't decide to back down when I started to do is trying to pursue that goal of entertaining more people. Because, like I said, I'm an actor. I'm a dancer and actor. I'm someone who wants to entertain people. I'm an entertainer overall. So when I realized that there are not just people who know me, but people who don't even personally know me would like my entertainment pretty much, I was like, whoa. So, and of course, I know with my major disability and stuff, I know me finding a job is pretty hard and probably earn money. So of course, that's the reason why I mainly decided to make a Patreon, so I can, and also put red ad reviews on my like I said, I made sure I only had like one ad. I made sure I only add one ad to my videos, mainly because, like I said, I don't want to pay for the money, so that's why I only put one ad on my videos. I don't put multiple or anything, just put one on each video. And I mainly done it because of that, for you guys, so I can earn money for you guys and start making better quality videos. And that's the main reason why I make a Patreon, because if I wanted to support me, if you guys want, if you want to, of course, you don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I only have it there, so if you guys want me to make sure I can make better quality videos for you guys, to enjoy, for me to entertain you guys, I can, because except for you, from what I can tell, right now on my channel, I go to my channel, and I actually need to check how well the live stream is doing on YouTube. But and because, like I said, it does delay on YouTube. It is delayed compared to what I'm doing right now. So it's not like fully live, but yeah, the quality of the sound might sound a lot different on YouTube as well. But right now, I'm at 250 subscribers. I was like, when I finally got over 200, I was like, no. Is the point when I was like, no freaking way. No freaking. How the hell did I do that? I was, believe me, shocked that I reached 100. 100. I was like, whoa. No, whoa. And I never expect to go that far. I never did. I mainly done YouTube to have fun, entertain a few people who maybe want to watch me. I don't goddamn know what reason it is, but why they want to watch me, they just do. And I didn't expect anything out of it, but when I noticed I was getting that many views, and now recently how fast my channel has been growing, it made me want to make YouTube a job and get better quality for you guys and earn money. I want to entertain you guys more, and that's why I made the Patreon. That's the reason why I made it. Said to me, before I even made my Patreon, told me that I should start make a Patreon. Maybe, and this is way before the situation where people, us YouTubers, fully recommended to use Patreon. This is before the times that happened. Like, I made my Patreon before, like said, the last few weeks, where now YouTubers are now telling you to go and watch. Go and watch. Go and see these. Go to their Patreon. So like, this is before you have to. You favorite YouTubers because the review, like, this is way before then, and that's when I'm creating my Patreon. Said I wanted to make best quality videos I can for you, and if you guys want to support me into my Patreon so I can get the equipment I need, I can earn money from it. Like, my mum actually done one. Like, she became a Patreon for me. I was like, I just like teased mum for doing it. Like, I didn't expect her to do it, but when she did, I was like, okay, mum, thank you. I was like, I didn't expect her to. Maybe because and again, I do feel bad for doing it as well. Maybe because I don't want to use her money. I never wanted to use her money. Well, doing that to me, I was like, whoa, didn't expect that comment. And yeah, I was like surprised, but still, if you guys want to support me, to make sure I do make the best quality videos for you guys, then go in the description down below, look at my Patreon, and if you want to support me and make me earn the money I need so I can get the best equipment I can for you guys to entertain. But anyway, let me see how well YouTube is doing. Earn the money I need so I can get the best equipment I can for you guys. But anyway, let me see how well YouTube is doing. Oh. Earn the money I need so I can get the best equipment I can for you guys. Anyway, let me see how well you. But anyway, I suppose someone came up. Didn't expect that. But anyway, but still, I was surprised. Emily's up. Like, so I didn't suppose she got there. But anyway, yeah, that's the main reason why I started the Patreon. Why I started Patreon, so I can earn the money for get the equipment for you guys to have better quality videos. So yeah, and guys, let's get into the main playthrough of Princess Evangile with Happiness. That long talk took a while. But anyway, let's get into it. And again, go in the description down below if you want to become a Patreon for me. If you want to, of course. Like I said, you don't have to. It's only a suggestion. Anyway, let's get into it. Share it. Present to everyone. Put that down there. Ba-ba-boom. 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 Anyway.
Princess Evangile, double happiness.
Kick it up. And let's start. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Do you usually wear contacts by chance? Oh yeah, like instead of being the mainly because that she's the main girl. Oh yeah. Mainly because of how popular she is. So okay, good. I was just double checking the quality there. Anyway. Oh, I get it. Is that what that hat is for? Too? No, it's totally fine. Looks really good on you. Oh yeah, we're actually dating now. She flashes me a spiteful smile and twirled around. Who had thought an American son would do something like that? It was kind of moving. Woohoo! I clapped together. She smiled sweetly. Is this what society tended to call lovebirds? Well, regardless of what all was well as long as we were having fun. And my reading skills are fucking terrible. Please wait just a second. I go park my bike at the storage rack. Sorry to keep you. Let's get going. I would have been fine with just karaoke or something, but we decided to go to the amusement park at Marika-san's request. Hey, I hope no guys hit on our girl. Hope no guys try to hit on our girl. If they fucking do that, we're gonna fucking kill them. A bit. Yes, I got a baby underlay to me. Okay, sorry. She whispered with a stiff expression on her face as she faced the situation. Station? Oh, situation or station. I'm more like I read that wrong as well. Have you never been to the amusement park before? Oh, I see. Yeah, this is the reason why you want integration. This is the main reason why you need integration. Unless you're all gender school, free will for students to go out. If they're able to go out and interact with people with different genders, the opposite sex, then okay, that's all right, because at least they got the free will of meeting people who are different genders compared to them. But if they're like Viennas, who just are purely strictly make sure students don't go out the school that much. Like hardly at all. They won't be able to integrate with the different genders. They won't be able to make with different people with different sexes compared to them. So they won't be able to cope with the real world. Yes, girls' college, not. She shook her head.
だから、日々の行動は、より世間一般のものに近づくのだろうと思います。
I get it. But, yeah, setting aside the future for a minute. I grabbed her hand. Try not to be nervous. Of course. Try not to be nervous. Of course, I'm nervous myself. I haven't, no. It would have been nice if I had gone at least once, but my unbearing never allowed for such a luxury. There is that, but also because we're holding hands. But let's keep doing this. We've been looking forward to this for a while now, so holding hands will be more fun. Marika blushed, and Marika-san blushed and nodded family. She was incredibly beautiful when she acted that way. It always gave me a chills. How date holding hands with such a beautiful girl. Not only does that make up for all the crappy stuff that happened growing up, but it feels like I'm working up a tap. Sorry, let's go. She was still acting nervous once we got to the train, but before long, she was looking out the window, cheering with awe, and acting in high spirits. That childish side of her seemed very adorable to me. After riding the train for about an hour, we reached our destination. Holy shit! If Marika wasn't in the way, holy cow! Definitely a new CG they added that we never seen before, like at all in Princess Evangile. So that is something. After we passed through the Dreamland gates and the buildings came in, and the buildings came into view, Marika-san gasped with admiration. Very extreme one. Like, does it remind you of Arlondo Resort? Like, does someone think about Arlondo Resort when they think that we're going here? Like, those amusement parks? Those ones? Hell, yeah, it does with me. Like, why does Britain not have these time... Unless we do have those time amusement parks. For anybody who... Do we have these time amusement parks? To, like, Full Park? They don't really have, like, you can tell they have rides and food stands and everything like that, but they don't have, like, this character-based places, like, the ones of character-based, like, the ones that are, like, different types of characters from different types of series will be there. Like Disneyland with its freaking Disney characters, or all that shit. I wish we had that in our country. Well, Legoland. No, Legoland could be the only one that has it. Possibly. You really do. Yeah. I personally had no idea what sort of attractions they had, so we looked through the guide map we received at the gate together. Markson looked over the map with determined eyes, but for me, I was too distracted by the sweet scent which had invaded my nose. This is Marika-san's fragrance. It's pretty nice. I was extremely zoned out, not really looking at the guide map well at all.
よくわからないですね。まさやくんは何かおすすめとかある？まさやくん？
Never been here before. Never been here before either. Why don't we go around and look at everything in order?
ではそうしましょう。
We joined hands and headed for the first attraction. The fact we were lovers did start to feel real to me as we walked through the dreamland together.
まさやくん、今日は少しぼんやりしているようですね。
Oh, sorry.
謝ることはないのですが。
It's just all this kind of feels like a dream.
夢見心地。
Since I'm on a date with you, Marika-san, I lift up our joined hands and grinned, and her lips quickly curled upwards into a smile.
私もです。
With a nod, Marika-san looked toward the attraction.
彼氏と遊園地に来ることがなるなんて、本当に夢のよう。
The lot.
この列は何でしょうね。
It must have been popular given how long the line was. Minicar Mountain. According to the guide map, it was a grand adventure up a 10,000 meter high in a mini cart, apparently.
ジェットコースターなんですね。ちょっと怖そうだけど。
Yeah, some roller coasters are. I've been on some. Surprisingly fun, but some of them felt fucking scary as shit. Want to give it a shot?
せっかくですから。
It might be best if you hold onto your hat while you're on the ride. Then it could fly off. Or be a smart person and put the fucking hat in the storage section before you go on the ride so you don't fucking lose them. Like I did, that's what I do with my glasses. I just give them that so they won't fly away.
はい。そういえば、メガネも外して問題ないのでしょうか。誰かがいるかも思えないし。
Are the fake glasses bothering you?
いえ、ですが。
It's kind of refreshing to see you in glasses. I could say the same for your hat. They look really nice on you.
そう？
Yep. She seemed happy by that comment, and quickly pushed up her glasses with her index finger. To the dot. Around 30 minutes later, we were finally close to the boarding. As we got closer, the rumbling of the ride grew louder, and Marcus's face started to go pale. You need to force yourself.
いえ、せっかくですからね。
She smiled firmly.
これが私一人であるとか、友人と来たのであれば、やはりパスしたところだと思いますが、せっかくまさやくんと来たのですから。
Yeah, it is special. We eventually boarded and barreled around the gigantic mountain at top speed in a mini cart. At top speed in a mini cart, but when we came out, Marika-san was smiling.
最初は恐怖心でいっぱいでしたが、案外楽しいものですね。
Yeah, some reason we humans like getting scared. Even though when we actually see something that in real life that's actually fucking scary, we're not. I agree. It was definitely worth the wait.
まだ心臓がドキドキいっています。
Marika-san said, holding a hand to her apron chest. They're seriously huge. My eye just happened to wander to that spot. My mind wandered and realized that they must have jiggled around like crazy on the roller coaster. How to? Oh, wow. She looked at me curiously as I gave the ambitious answer. Just then, she touched my chest with the palm of her hand, as if checking my heartbeat. A boyfriend, a girlfriend, who gives? Ooh. My heart jumped the instant I felt a soft hand press against me. That's because you touched me, Marcus-san. Yeah. I thought the conversation was suddenly drifting in a strange direction, but Marcus-san had a surprisingly serious look on her face. I nodded, and Marcus-san mumbled that. Yeah. Even though we were standing in the street in broad daylight, I felt a twinge in my crotch when I thought back on how that had felt. All I do is crotch. She nodded once more. Yeah, unfortunately. Do you just like that? The way she spoke made me suspect as much, so I decided to ask her. I nodded. I was sure that was probably true. I think you start to understand why we're dating, probably. Something told me I just said something really bold. Markson's face was red too. Well, there's no need to rush anything. I had that for anew. Dot. Right, what? With that abnormal comment, we rode the merry-go-round. Oh, the merry-go-round. When we got off, Mark-san looked very content. It's nice watching you, Mark-san. Smiled blushfully. Seeing her ride the horse with a huge smile on her face was incredibly charming. That time you had lunch? Oh, yeah. Well, that's Tommy-san. I warned about Tommy-san. Was she freaking spying us? And that's important to newspaper that we're dating with Marcus-san, and then oh god, we're gonna get a lot of shit from people. Oh god, I'm worried about Tommy-san. Tommy-san might act like. Unfortunately, Tommy-san's a news reporter, technically. Journalist. Unfortunately, and she did say she has to stay neutral. Personally, does not want. Unfortunately, as a reporter, neutral, she can't put her personal things into the account. So even though she might do something that could damage her personal feelings, she will take the dive in ruining our situation if it comes to that situation as well. Is to retrieve the cooler with our homemade lunchbox we had prepared for the occasion. Eating on site like normal would have been fine with me, but Marcus-san said, I really did think that she was a better girlfriend than I deserve. Oh man, I better go. Yes, definitely. For us.
保冷剤が入れてあるので、少し冷えてしまっているかもしれません。サンドイッチにしたので、冷たくても大丈夫かなとは思うのだけど。
Now this is where I feel like of European words are definitely in what they're saying. The law of European, in like British words and French words. These are the main common English and French we've seen in other language we've seen in this series. Maybe because of very posh like and very romantic like when it comes to a lot of these words. But when it comes to English, why many British? Because after all, if this was American, they would translate into bread. They won't say sandwiches. I have no idea why. Like, when I see some of the foods that look like sandwiches to me, you know what they just call it? Bread. They call curry bread. Just pretty much bread that has curry inside of it. That sounds more like a sandwich than just bread. They sound delicious. She laughed and patted my back. I was pleased that physical contact between us like this felt far more natural now. We sat on the bench and spread out our lunch. Yeah? And so I opened the lid with extra excitement. It was silly for me to get excited over a simple lunchbox, but I was lightened over the lunch my girlfriend had made for me. Ah, fried chicken! Fried chicken! Hell yeah! Definitely a bento box. Definitely a bento box. They always have fried chicken in it. Which I love fried chicken. Actually cooked mainly, but doesn't matter. Like me moving my this. Let me see. Cooked mainly, but doesn't matter. Like me moving my this. Okay, it doesn't seem like I found, like, I hit my microphone stuff, and so I was double checking if I messed anything with the quality. Fried chicken! Yeah, I love it! This has veggies in it too, huh? Cherry tomatoes, daikon, lettuce, and more. It was vibrant to the eye. If it was actually me, I would not have vegetables. Oh god, I'm sorry for being fucking picky, people. Wow, looks delicious. Looks super tasty too. Okay, thank you for the food, or ikimati desu. I reached out, but she gently held me back. Okay, with the feedings. It was honestly extremely embarrassing, but I really abruptly complied. And this time we can do it without being completely embarrassed because we're boyfriend and girlfriend now. So yeah. Yeah, delicious.
じゃあ、次はどれにする？
Before that, let's eat together properly this time.
というと
Last time you ate it after I was all done, but this feels kind of wrong to me. Having you feed me is nice, and I'm really happy you made all this food, but I don't want you to, I don't want to be waited upon like some freeloader. Some foul lord. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If it is often said that when you're having two people together, joy is doubled and sorrow halved. I've experienced firsthand how accurate that saying is lately. On that note, let's take turns eating today. Here, say, Maxime opened her mouth, blushing positively. Earlier, I had thought that being fed while saying was embarrassing. But both of us going was even more embarrassing. It really wasn't an unpleasant feeling. ... I think it would be a little dicey if both of us were absent from dinner. We went back early. Hey, it would have been nice to have fun together for a little while longer. It was somewhat disappointing, but the date itself was very satisfying.
まだ時間は大丈夫ですよね。ちょっと付き合ってもらいたいところがあるのですが。
Sure, where?
本屋さんです。
The bookstore? Manga? Or porn? That's the two. Or regular normal books. Those are the three things we're going to end up seeing. In, like, bookstores, they sell manga. They sell porn. You see, you will expect to find porn. At some point, you go expect to find porn at some point. They sell manga. They sell porn. You see, you will expect to find porn. At some point, you go expect to find porn at some point. Okay, but anyway, you may expect that or something. We have to be careful if like that comes up. Oh god. And we also more like to see regular books or manga or light novels. Those are the main ones that are going to pop up, but we cannot not denounce the possibility of finding that shit. On that note, we headed for the large bookstore in front of the station.
自分の将来をどうするつもりであるか、今は白紙の状態であると。
I nodded. Mark's original plan was to find employment at VNS, and then eventually joining the board of directors. However, she was now giving some serious thought toward her future.
とはいえ、あまりのんびりはできません。本でも読んでみようかと思いまして。
Okay, read some books. Normally, okay, that's good. I figured it would be difficult to pick something out if we stayed together, so we split up inside the shop. The store was six stories, so we could kill plenty of time just looking around. Hyperhastily. I don't even know how to say that word. Like, how the fuck do you say that word? Hyperhastily? Man, I'm not very good at saying that. Got it. ... Markson was carrying a rather large bag, but by the time we left the bookstore. He brought a lot. Want me to carry them for you? What? True. What's not relevant in there? What is not relevant? What is not relevant in there, girl? Maxon shook her head. Her face completely flushed bright red. The boss was unhappy as ever. when I took my seat, it pleasant fatigue enhanced my whole body. Was it the rocking sensation of riding a bus that made it feel like your big fractured rose to the service? Big T rose to the service? I don't know what the hell. Whew, I'm beat. Oh, so that was fatigue. Okay, I was thinking like, well, okay, it was fatigue. Okay. Mark's looked a little sleep herself. Yeah, me too.
以前は夏休みといってもさほどすることもなかったのだけど、今年は終わるのが名残惜しい気分。
Oh, but I haven't got very far on my homework since I've been playing around the whole time.
そういえば私も。では明日からは宿題も進めましょうか。
Get a study group. Form a study group. Form a fucking study group. Let's all be just me and you study together. We exchanged small talk. We exchanged small talk for some time, but gradually the laws in our conversation grew longer. When I glanced over at the now quiet Marcus-san, I could see that she was quietly, well, cute. Had woken up early to make those lunch boxes for us. You must have taken quite a bit of work. I did it was something you could just whip together quickly. Marcus-san, thank you. I whispered softly. Her bag from the bookstore suddenly opened, and I could make out a name on the front. It was a huge magazine with some sort of flashy cover. Oh god, magazine! Okay, let's see. This couldn't have something to do with her occupation, could it? I knew I shouldn't, but I squinted hard at it. Please, your boyfriend? Oh! Marcus-san almost covering the rest. See that? So have to deal with boyfriends. Oh god. You're sound asleep on the bus, huh? I think you must have been exhausted. So not just from us going out to have fun, but from making our lunchbox. I just have a hunch, that's all. Ahead. Okay, Marek-san, you can go on ahead. Salutations! See ya! Oh crap! I left the bike behind. Since I wanted to ride the bus together. No way around it. I guess I gotta pick it up later. Oh, the summer festival. Okay, town. We made progress on our homework and went on our scheduled dates. Summer vacation was quickly approaching its end. Today was the summer festival, the next town over. We decided to meet up in front of the station like usual and go together. Salutations! Good afternoon. Yeah, it does. Yes, wait, 20-minute wait until the next train, so we took a seat on the open bench.
まさやかは知ってるかしら。学校のそばに神社があったことを。
Yeah, the one we ended up going get put into, and he got killed in. Oh god, that time we could have died. Spoiler. Eh. Oh, yes.
以前はそこで夏祭りが開催されていたのですが、事件があって神社自体がなくなってしまって。
I heard of that. Now you mention it.
夏祭りはそれ以来です。楽しみ。
Trust me, we've been to that summer festival that time. Oh boy. Me too.
それにしても、今年の夏休みはあっという間でした。もう終わりだなんて。
Yeah. That just showed how fulfilling it had been. We had gone out together and had fun at all sorts of places. Karaoke included, of course. And thanks to my son, I was able to finish a majority of my summer homework.
2学期が始まってしまえば、そうしたところで意味はありません。それが残念ですね。
Yeah, you said it. I wouldn't go so far as to say I wanted to flirt even if it was in public, but having to hide our relationship did make me feel kind of lonely. I guess it's about time we got going. It's about time we got going. Like, I should say that a different way. As we passed through the shrine arc, Mark-san squinted her eyes happily.
そうですよね。夏祭りのこの独特な雰囲気って。
Yeah, it does. Man, my fucking ears hurt already. God damn. Fucking not. Let me see. Fucking not. Let me see. Music! Wait. Did that sound weird when I said music? I said music. How the fuck did I say it? Why did I fucking say it like that? That sounds so weird. Very weedy like. Ugh. Anyway, Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, it was as busy. It's just as busy as the amusement park, but they both feel totally different. I wonder if it's because of those. I asked, pointing at the stands.
美味しそうですね。
Food. Food and games. Food and games. Want some cotton candy? Oh, that is definitely American. Cotton candy. We don't call it cotton candy here. We call it. Oh man, candy floss. We call it candy floss here. We don't call it cotton candy. We call it candy floss. Floss. By the way, what do you prefer? Call it cotton candy? For anybody how do you prefer calling it? Cotton candy or candy floss? I prefer candy floss. Sounds a lot more appealing.
外で物を食べるということはしませんが、けど、せっかくですもんね。
Now we're talking. Here, for you.
ありがとう。
It's been ages since I had candy floss. Candy floss too. I thought it might be too sweet, but it's pretty good.
本当、美味しいです。
Oh, she is too! Mark-san took a huge bite with delight. This is a refreshing sight. We never just sparkled on sweets before. even on our dates. I thought of it as another charming side to such a refined, high-class girl. When we finished eating, we took our time walking around the grounds. Yeah! Oh man, we're gonna get stuff. Oh, after Messiah and Marika departure. Uh-oh. Huh? Oh god! The girls will the girls will find out we're fucking dating Marika-san! Oh god! I really wonder about if Masai can pull that off, because so far a lot of things he can pull off is like, how the fuck do you pull them off? Girlfriend? We got a girlfriend? Oh, we're doing. Oh, it's one of those competition stands, the game stands, where it could be the pistol one, or I don't know, or the fish catching, like the goldfish catching, scooping one, the goldfish scooping, or again, gun shooting. I have those in Arc one as well, so I'm gonna say I would like. And but I remember those gun shooting ones, they use shoot bullets, like the ones we had shoot bullets. I just realized that. Well, BBs, still technically bullets. They use corks and stuff, I think I remember correct. Or they might shoot BBs as well. But I remember correct, the prizes for those, majority of their prizes like games consoles. Like, why don't we fucking win games consoles in our festivals? I love to win a games console in our festivals. Any ordinary festival that you have, do your festivals have fucking games consoles and prizes? I would love that. And therefore, simple games like shooting. I love that. Yeah, I would. I was doing target practice. Yeah, I was doing target practice. The shooting one. It was Marika-san's first time trying this, so all her bullets missed, but I managed to hit the target with my last shot. Whew. Just as I lowered my gun, I spotted some unfamiliar faces on the festival grounds and nearly dropped the gun. Marika-san? Everyone is here. I put the gun back and grabbed her hand. What about your prize? No thank you, we're okay. I could reply before running off to the corner away from the stall. Marika-san followed along, nearly stumbling as she went. After disappearing into the trees surrounded by the grounds and hiding ourselves in the brush, I took a heavy breath. Okay, we're in a fucking position where, oh god, can we have sex or something like that? Like, I'm maybe not in this specific situation, but I don't want to deny the possibility, so I'm getting myself ready for this. So yeah, press save. Quick save here. Quick save there. And get that ready just in case. Everyone from the White Lotus Society showed up. Shiro had invited me to hang out with them, but I turned her down before hearing any of the details. She had given the possibility of running into them some more thought, given that this was was an unusual event. Is it that unusual?
少し。でも、気にしないのかしら。
Good point. Is that unusual? Still good. Markson said she should be fine on at the venue and took off her glasses. Then that definitely confused me. It's probably okay to let Risa and the others know about us. I was wrong before I knew it, so you could say I had done it on reflex. Out onto the ground, still practically embarrassing each other. Wait, I was so focused on hiding ourselves that I hadn't noticed it at all. Markson seemed to realize it at the same time. She was quickly turning red from the net. Eyes which had been so focused on the ground until a moment ago were now pointed at each other's faces. Wow, so soft. We had a few instances of mild physical contact before. Nestled this close together. The feeling of her healthy breath, breasts pressed against my chest made me gasp. Her eyes wavered with confusion. My sense of reason appeared to be the very instant I saw those eyes of hers. The next thing I knew, I was hugging her soft body. Son! Then, a kiss. She pushed me with surprising force, and I took a couple of steps back. Ah! Compared to before, we kept it with what felt like a sensible distance between us and simply stood there pitiful. Her face was incredibly pale, her lips trembling even so slightly. Regret began to slowly bubble up inside me. I'm sorry, Mark-san, I reached out to her, but fidgetly grabbed nothing but air. Dazed, I turned to face the ground, but I lost sight of her. She quickly disappeared in the sea of people. Now we get into the position.
どうかしました？いや、なんか今、マリカらしき人がものすごい勢いで走っていたような気がしたんだけど。マリカ様？まさか、マリカ様がこんなところにいるはずないと思いますけど。そうよね。
Okay, so the situation we're getting is quite dicey.
しかも、ものすごい勢いで。それは確か。では、ますます考えられませんよね。体育の時を除いて走るはずがありませんから。番宣に来た時、最初に驚いたのがそれなのよね。
After her now, I should be able to catch up to her. But the reason I didn't do that was because I felt like giving it a minute myself. I was ashamed to face her. Well, I guess that would be an exaggeration. But still, I should have been a little more direct. To the dot. Yep, goddamn. Shit, I'm still wondering. We still had 3 days of the vacation left following the festival, but Margaret stayed put in her room, saying she wasn't feeling well. The new term started, and even though I occasionally spotted her walking around the school building, I hadn't had a chance to talk to her yet. Naturally, I had to be wary of the eyes of those around us. I wanted to see her after school, but I couldn't find the courage to do so. She hadn't tried to contact me either. As this continued, a week passed, with a lot.
今日の会合はこれで終わりにします。まさやさん、このところ元気がないように見えるけど、まだ休みの感覚が体から抜けないの？
No, that isn't it. Dot. I can't keep putting this off forever, so can I? Having finally made up my mind, I left the room. I skipped dinner, but I felt so uneasy anyway that I didn't feel very hungry. It was very unusual. It might even be the first time in my entire life. No matter what happened, I have always had a healthy appetite. Not to brag or anything, but I always had a cast iron stomach. Well, this is the first time I ever truly fall in love with someone, too. It wouldn't be strange for something that I had never experienced before to affect me to such an extent. Oh, maybe she's in here. If there were ordinary home, there wouldn't be anything strange about it. But things were different at Venus. She had nowhere else to go.
マリコ様？さあ、今日は見ていないけど。
I see. Got it. Thank you.
あ、まさやさん、ちょっと。ずっと気になっていたんだけど、あなたとマリカ様、付き合っているの？なんでわかったんだっていう顔ね。
No.
いいのよ。だって私は相談を受けたんだから。
Oh, you have? Now that she mentioned it, Mark's son had said Misky's name a couple of times. Yeah, actually, we're dating, but this is...
わかってる。これでしょ？
I started to stare as she held an index finger on her lips.
でも、恋人同士の割には、私にどこにいるんだなんて聞いてくるのね。詳しくは聞かないけれど、寮にいないなら、そうね、マリア館にいるんじゃないかしら。
Oh, I see. I'll try going there. Then. Thank you.
どういたしまして。
Although I did it frankly over vacation, I didn't go outside at night once school started. Walking around in this place alone after sunset felt kind of odd. I definitely wouldn't have been the case if I had Mark's son by my side. There's no way she hated me now. Or she was just having a hard time facing me, too. That had to be it. I should have gotten to see her sooner. It was a bit late for this, but I regretted it. ...
まさやくん。
Thank goodness. When I asked Miss she said you might be here. I missed you, Marika-san. Her face was stiff for a short while, but her expression eventually softened, and she offered me a seat. I put my hands on the table and back of my head. I'm sorry for what happened at the summer festival. I didn't mean to go so pushy.
謝らないでください。あなたは悪くない。悪いのは私で。
I looked up. Her head was hung low, and had a pained expression on her face.
あんな風に拒絶してしまって、私、合わせる感がなくて。
The same way. I wasn't really worried about you rejecting it. You don't like what you don't like. It's not like you can help it or anything.
いや、そうではないです。私、決して嫌ではなくて。それどころかむしろ、まさやかに求められて、嬉しいくらいで。
In that case, what was with her reaction back then? Were you surprised you were outside and all?
でも、なくて。きちんと説明します。ちょっと、変か？
Of course. Dot. We headed for the uninhabited cathedral, then sat down side by side. Markson didn't say a single word the whole way here, and now that we settled in, she was still silent. Given how things were going, I found myself with the dull thought that this was like I've gotten wrapped up in one of those 7 wonders of the academy. The ghosts of men and women said to appear here in the cathedral at night. Not that was any harm in a simple sitting. Not that there was any harm in simply sitting here quietly.
まさやくん。
Yes?
私のこと、まだ、好き？
Do you mean still? I've always liked you.
それを聞いて、安心しました。
Tell you the truth, I was a bit more worried than I let on. But I told myself that there was no way you would hate me.
もちろんです。
Markson put her hands on my arm and drawing closer.
私、まさやくんが好き。愛しています。
I tried to respond and confess my feelings, but only only my lips moved. I couldn't vocalize it.
こんなことを口にするのはとても恥ずかしいのですが、思い切って言います。
Yeah?
私ね、まさやくんと、
Oh, we're getting close. Oh god. Okay, I'm trying to think of where it is. Okay.
成功をするところを想像したことがあって。
Courting each other? Shouldn't we wait until graduate?
そこまで待つんですか？
Huh? We didn't seem to be on the same page. Oh, do you mean having sex? Oh! Her face suddenly turned red. It seemed to be because I was right, not because my comment had embarrassed her. Markson, imagine us having sex, huh? Oh, guys, I told you. Oh, God. We're getting close. And there's a possibility we might actually do it here. Oh, God. Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't show this. If I thought about it, it was only natural. We were a young man and woman, after all. Part of me was surprised that even proper Markson had thoughts of us having sex, and in spite of our serious conversation, my heart was racing.
それでですね、私、想像はしたのですが、 なんだか実感が乏しくて、経験がないから実感もないのだろうと、最初はそう思ったのですが。
That wasn't it. She didn't answer right away. She didn't answer right away and looked over.
私、結婚は大学を卒業してからと考えていました。それは考えではなくて、まさに人生の青写真だったのです。
This was all so sudden that I couldn't quite see where this conversation was going, but I kept quiet and nodded.
卒業後は万全に就職するというのが以前の考えでしたから、そうなると男性と知り合う機会もないことになります。私は4年生くらいから、まあ別に焦ることもないので就職してからでもいいのですが、ともあれ、お見合いでもして人生の伴侶を見つけよう、そう考えていたわけです。
That was her blueprint for life, huh? She had said something like that before, hadn't she? She had never considered the possibility, even in her wildest dreams, that she would date a boy while in school. Pardon me. It probably wasn't just a issue for her. Finding a romantic partner, and not one through marriage interview, for her, that should have come as a surprise.
相手も望んでくれるなら、婚約をして、結納を交わし、晴れて式を挙げて、そして、初夜を迎える。そんな風な人生を思い描いていたんです。
So those will happen, so those won't happen. She finally called back around the previous topic. I questioned and
私に彼氏ができる。それは意外なことではありましたが、あなたは確かにここにいる。
She gently squeezed my arm as she spoke.
確固とした実在感。だからすぐに違和感は消えましたが、成功となるとそうもいかなくて。
Intercourse. I got it. I could finally see where this was going. The point being, you thought you wouldn't be having intercourse until far into the future. She blushed and nodded. Now it makes sense. The lust I had felt had likely gotten the better of me, but even I knew I knew it would take some courage once time come. I knew how I felt, but how did someone as pure and tempestuous as Marcusson feel? That wasn't all there was to it either. Her entire life has been mapped out for her ever since she was under her grandmother's influence. That and her grandmother's words were absolute, which was why she found herself feeling so hesitant now.
あまり意識がないせいだろうかと、その手の方も買ってみました。彼氏を喜ばせるためのテクニック。一石二鳥かと思って。
Blushing, I scratched my cheek.
いろいろ知識は増えた気がするのですけれど、それでもやはり自分がそれをするという実感がどうしても湧かなくて、それであの時思わず拒絶してしまったんです。
I see. Now that everything had been made clear, I let out a sigh of relief. And then my stomach started growling. Yes, I haven't had dinner yet. Okay, guys, like I said, we might not have a sex scene right now, possibility more likely not, but like I said, I was preparing myself just in case, because I would talk about the subject, and it's not the first time I've seen a game, or seen something that when they talk about the first time, they actually do it. I remember might have come to see you today, and when I did, I didn't really have much of an appetite. Oh, that's right. Our stomach had been grumbling while we were talking, too. Now that we had some peace of mind, our stomachs quickly found their appetite again. Very true. If we were the lower world, then we could at least stop by a convenience store or ramen shop. Yeah, convenience stores! The convenience stores are 24 fucking hours! Fucking hours! Like, every 24 hours it's open. No, that's so good. I want that. I wish we had convenience stores or any shop that was like that. The only thing that does do that is the freaking doctors. But we get free here. Yeah. Markson grabbed her bag and pulled out a package of chocolate flavor. Ooh! Thank you! Dot. We finished eating in no time and got back on topic. Markson, what we were talking about before, I don't think that there's any need for us to rush things. I believe it can wait until it does feel real to you. And once it does, we... We can't deny that. Of course I do. I know it. My heart goes crazy whenever I'm talking to you, Marek-san. I think it must be because I love you. Which is why I want to do it. Markson nodded. Oh. I forgot where it was. Okay. Markson nodded a few times, her face red. Whoa. She told me with a frail voice, as she grew increasingly redder. I gulped down hard. I want to do it. That desire grew within me all at once. I knew it would result in a repeat of what happened at the festival if I pressed her now. Flustered. I guess even she believed we couldn't wait she couldn't wait that long. That made me very happy in and of itself. Still, what should I do exactly? Should I try drawing in close again, or? Uh-oh. So what sort of something? She covered her face with both hands, as if trying to contain her embarrassment. Formed ears were bright red. It was a ridiculously cute look for her. Is it she's talk? What is she thinking about? I've been gulping and gulping it since earlier, but it didn't have anything to do with her hunger. With my hunger. After she dropped her hand, Markson let out a vibracious sigh, whether she was aware of it or not. Then she looked at me with glistening eyes. Yep. Yeah. Understood. Understood. I still wasn't entirely clear on what I was waiting for, but I nodded my head 2 or 3 times. I somewhat understood. Talking, we decided to head back to the dorm. Quite much calmer than when I first arrived at the cathedral. Yeah, oh man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. What ever happened? You definitely do seem that way. You know, you can be such a serious person. Okay, so far doesn't seem like you're gonna have sex yet. Technically, you should say I have never fallen in love before. Not just with a man, but it's part of it, because you're in love with a man right now, but you should never because you can still have the same feelings if you with a girl as well. If you're into girls, you're still gonna have the same set of feelings. You're craving pussy over dick. That's it. That's the difference. Yeah, that's the only difference. Yeah, that's the only difference. There should not be any other differences. Actually, anybody who is bisexual or gay or lesbian, is there any other differences that you experience when it comes to love to what most people describe it as? Like, difference I see is that you're craving for the other different genitalia than what the straight couple would usually think about. That's what I mean. Because sexuality, like, is that the only, and love as well? Like, is there any other differences? I should know, actually. Okay. But yeah. Should not be classified as improper, but some people think it's improper. It was at that moment, just as dorm lights came into view, Markson tugged on my arm and whispered to my ear. And she pulled away. She smiled sweetly as at me with a flushed face. I hugged her. I gestured to what we did at the summer festival. But the one difference was that I did it because I wanted to. I love you too. This time, I was able to say that for real. Just like that, that had been hanging over my head disappeared. It did nothing to change the fact we couldn't really talk anywhere publicly. Fell. We could sneak out of our room and have secret. We did just that, and privately nurtured our affection for each other. Then one day, after the temperature had dropped quite considerably, I know! What about you guys? Here you go! Sandor, also known as Christmas Time Carol! It's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas! Old day of the closing ceremony for the second term. The students gather in the cathedral to hold a mass, but it's not considered religious service. The students simply see it as an entertaining Christmas party. Christmas Carol! The Christmas Carol! Okay, I just... God damn. Remember correct? I'm trying to remember. I think it's when, I might be wrong about this one, but it might be when we have to give them some special, a ribbon? Or branches. I can't fully remember that, but that's what Nope. This is new to me. Chant. This is new to me. Chant. I'm trying to think about, now it's just Christmas. You got those religious songs, and you just got Christmas songs. Oh. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Kumbaya. And that's a little bit of my singing. Let's see how. And that's a little bit of my. Kumbaya, my lord. Oh Lord. The microphone sounds so shit there. And why the hell? Oh shit there. Kumbaya. Okay. Wow, there's an event like that, huh? Must be happy. Must be happy. You can sing to Gomo, and she likes karaoke. A few times that she can sing to her heart's content. Karaoke like style. But unfortunately, we're more Christmas and religious like songs, but meh. Marcus nodded with his Emily forced smile. Tempest Confession, and here you, I think I know what time of confession, an event that takes place during couples who pledge their love, exchange roses. Told you. Oh, okay, I was wondering what it was, but it ends up being roses. Okay, good at least. Like they gave and everything, but I do remember it's something to do with that. That was good. Markson suddenly brushed back her hair and fastened what appeared to be a necklace around her neck. Rosary! Okay, and but yeah, rosary. Why is it roses? It's rosary. So it's the cross that I remember correct. The difference between the regular cross and a rosary is more. It's got like something like a little ruby, a bit more stylish. Like the actual cross looks very more fashionable than a cross. Ah, I got one of those when I enrolled too. The prayer bit has had a cross dangling from it. It wasn't very religious, so I wasn't very religious, so I kept it in one of my desk drawers.
ランドコンフェッションというのは、二人が互いのロザリオを交換するという一種の儀式なんです。学校から支給されるロザリオは、たとえなくしても再度もらうことはできません。
Oh, yeah, that's strict.
だから、交換に価値があるんですね。
I see. I gazed at the rosary in Miyake-san's hand. Her name was engraved on its surface, so it actually must have taken some effort to make. Ever since you have this, that means you haven't exchanged it with anyone.
一つには生徒会長という立場が影響してのことですが。まさやくん、私と交換してくれますね。
I think that's the day we're gonna pretty much confess to everyone that we're going out! You mean now? She nodded.
私としても本当はランドコンフェッションでという気持ちがあります。ただそれをすると大騒ぎになってしまうので。
Yeah, unfortunately. I guess you're right.
私個人としては音楽を選ぼうと、あるいは現状維持を選ぼうと、どちらでも構わないと思っています。が
some reason, like, I have definitely know that some reason, and when it comes to the idols, like actual idols, they're like so strict in Japan when it comes to idols that they can't have boyfriends or girlfriends. They can't have a relationship with someone. It's actually a freaking rule when you become an idol. You can't have a relationship, like a romantic relationship with anyone, because it seems like the fans are pissed that it could cause major possible rape, murder, other crimes involves the idol, all that shit. Major hell, so much trouble. It affects money issues and everything, so they don't want to go through that. So that's the reason why there's some form of a ban for having a relationship with someone in Japan. True fact. So I think because of that, I think it influences Japanese people to get so jealous that if they find out that the person they're in love with likes someone else and they don't, and this person they like is a fucking idol, and they see someone and they get like, I'm gonna kill that bastard! Like, yeah.
秩序を乱したいとは思いません。私も男性のには愛着がありますからね。だから騒ぎにはしたくないのです。
Yeah. I got up and went to fetch my rosary.
ありがとう、まさやくん。
We exchanged rosaries and quietly finished our private ceremony. Dot dot.
キリスト教系の学校としてクリスマスにちなんだ行事があるのは当然のことですが、世間でも事情は同じのようですね。
Christmas. Yes! Christmas! Technically actually originated from paganism. It originated in paganism. For some reason we just adapted into it to have connection to Jesus. To the Christ. True fact. You know Jesus was not born, not even on Christmas Day. It was like 5 days before Christmas. He was born. If I actually remember correct, so that's the actual truth about when Jesus was born. So yeah.
あまり気にしたことはありませんが、クリスマスに近づくと街が華やぎますから。
I'm still wondering how the fuck did Christmas become a multicultural holiday when it actually is still a religious holiday. literally it's still classified as a religious holiday, even though non-Christians celebrate it. Wondering about that. How the fuck did that happen? Okay. They should at least change it to a different name. Because there is a reason why it's called Christmas. I don't fully know why as well, but I definitely know there is something about it that... I'm just saying. They should at least change the name somewhat, but okay. If they can only keep Christmas, they keep Christmas. That's what they chose. Okay. Yeah, it seemed to be a much anticipated day for couples in particular. Markson blushed and leaned forward just a little. Oh, yeah! Maybe it was because I'd been living in an environment isolated from the outside world, but I completely forgotten myself. I wanted to spend Christmas alone with Markson. Totally, let's do it! But wait, what in the world did couples do on Christmas? Fuck! That's what they did! Oh, fucking... oh, God. Most of them. Like, surprisingly, it's actually a common thing. But, yeah. I never participated in holiday activities with friends before. For many years, I had been busy doing other things, like roasting chickens, selling cakes, or otherwise to get by. Roasting chickens. That just shows you it's not Christmas. Like, chicken is good on Christmas, but Christmas is not meant for chicken. It's meant for turkey! I know, Thanksgiving. For we Brits, when we think about freaking Christmas, one of the main foods we think about it, the main meats, is turkey. Turkey! Not chicken. Chicken's like a basic one that comes up. Like, for most things. But not like holidays. We think turkey. Turkey, not chicken. Even though I like chicken. Turkey is the main thing that comes up. I don't think of chicken. I think turkey. Turkey, bitches. Turkey. I'm saying turkey a lot, aren't I? God damn that fucking turkey. Now I'm craving some turkey. Fuck turkey. Look. Turkey. Anyway. Actually. Fuck turkey. Look. Turkey. Okay.
せっかくですし、私、その日を、記念の日にしたいと思っていて。
Okay, can I buy some condoms? Joking. Give me a commute rate. I tilt my head with confusion for a moment, but once I saw Marcuson's bright red face, it immediately hit me. I see. That makes sense. It was totally natural for couples to make love on Christmas. Told ya. Our first night together would certainly be a day to remember. It was the sort of thing that only happened a few times in a lifetime. I've actually wondered, like, an all-girls school. I wonder, and plus they're all female. I definitely know, like, there has to be some lesbian couples in this game, or in the actual world. And I've wondered, what did they do? Like, are the actual lesbian couples in this world aware? Like, in VS I'm talking about. They want to do these things with their said lover? I wanted to know that. And do they actually have sex in their bedroom with their lover? Lesbian sex, but do they have sex with their lover? That's what I'm wondering. Do they actually do that? And how do they react? Like, if they're like one of those, if one of those lesbian couples are like, the majority of them are rich girls, or rich family girls in Japan who are arranged marriages are actually quite common. I wonder how they react. These families react if they were in this kind of, they found out they were in this kind of relationship, or how would they react that their lover gets paired up with a different person, and especially they do that. So how they will react, I have no idea. That's another thing I wonder about how VNS works. Is like actual lesbian couples, like, and if they're higher class girls, that their lover got paired up with a different person who's a guy, how they would react. Like, they should. That's the reason why integration is needed, so they can freaking fully understand their feelings towards a certain someone, either as a relationship, romantically, or casually, or sexually. But without integration, they won't understand the full situation and see which part is actually wrong or what part is actually right. And me personally, arranged marriages, no, personally, I don't like the idea. If you're in love with someone, if you're not in love with someone, no one should force you to. But if you're not in love with someone and you got put in an arranged marriage, and this person you're with also doesn't love someone, okay, I somewhat accept it, because in a way I understand. I'm not in a relationship, I'm not in love with anyone, and the chances why I might actually get the chance to fall in love with this person. But when it's when you're actually in love with someone, I'm going to say this: arranged marriages should not happen. But if you're in love with someone, then it should be instantly cancelled. If you find a lover, no matter if they're the same gender as you or they're the opposite sex. No sex. So yeah, that's what I'm wondering about. Yeah, controversial topics to talk about here, but that's what I always talk about. I love talking about controversial. Controversial topics should always be explained at some fucking point. Try to make it as common as possible, maybe because too far. Like, people take controversial topics too far. To the point that it's now got to the point that if you mention it even once, you're gonna get fucking hated on. That's what I want to change. It should be brought up maybe casually and not rude, but casually so it won't cause trouble. But anyway, I'm only mentioning that because I know by now there's gonna be people here who's get offended to what I'm saying. I definitely know that already. I'm definitely knowing that already. Markson refused to look at me and waited for a reply with a semi-tense expression. A firm nod. Let's do that. Her expression softened, and she gently nodded back. The lot. We made plans to spend our very important and precious Christmas together, and now I was busy worrying about how we would actually pass the time. I mean, if we're going to be alone, then naturally we're going to need a place to stay. Like cheap apartments I still had under is for one reason or another was totally out of the question. And of course we couldn't possibly intrude upon Mark's son's home either. A hotel? Love hotel! Okay. So I'm trying to clean my screen. I accidentally spit into it. Was there a hotel near the station? A hotel? And is it what hotel? Love hotel and never paid it any attention. So even if I had seen one, I certainly didn't remember it. It'd be convenient if it had the internet for times like this. It would be convenient if I had the internet for times like these. But the school filters everything. I guess I've got no choice. I just have to check it out in person. But I'm not. Next Sunday, I asked Reese's son to help me sneak out of the school and head for the station. Oh, there is one. It was a luxurious high-class hotel. It was smack dab in the middle of the city. It seemed expensive, but I shouldn't get hung up on the cost in preparation for a special day. Whatever I can get a reservation or not. Despite how uneasy I was, I entered the lobby feeling like I would stand out like a sore thumb. My worries ended up being unfounded. Thank goodness. They even had a table available in the restaurant on the top floor of the hotel, so I was able to make reservations there too. A top-class full-course dinner. Looking at the menu alone definitely would have been enough to blind the old me. Regardless, now the preparations were complete. Was to wait for the day to come. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, we skipped those things and gone to although the chandelier was fun, it left me feeling uncertain actively participate. And then the 20th arrived. It was the first day of the winter vacation, so a number of students went home. Markson wanted to see me before she left, so I was waiting with my bedroom door cracked slightly open. I told her she didn't need to knock. Salutations! Good afternoon. Without making a sound, and came into the room. Yeah, have a safe trip. I nodded. It was a few days away, but the thought was enough to make my heart pound. We should give us. What's this? She suddenly handed what appeared to be a. Hmm? Sash! That we're doing there. Sure. I nodded, unsure as to what was going on. That sash, okay. What does the sash look like again? I can't remember. But still, it could be a blindfold. I don't know. See you later. So, what is this? I couldn't possibly see this as anything other than a sash. It was similar to the sort you use in judo. Oh, so yeah, it was those things. Oh, okay, never mind. And some longer. However, unlike the stiff judo belt, the sash was incredibly soft. Well, however, Marks looked like she had put a lot of thought into it earlier. I didn't understand why, but for the time being, I decided to make sure I wouldn't forget it. Okay. Oh God! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Christmas! Finally, our long-awaited Christmas date had arrived. And she's singing karaoke! And we did the first day of Christmas my true love gave to me. Ushering in the pear tree. Oh, yeah, I think I read that wrong. I sang that wrong. Oops. We sang the old stamp and had a ton of fun at karaoke. Oh, we're gonna get sex. We're gonna have a sex scene, guys. Oh, I definitely know what's gonna happen now. We're gonna get raunchy. Oh god, we're gonna get raunchy. When we left, the short winter day was already coming to an end. Come on. Seeing everything lit up around certainly created a lovely mood. It's already this late. Let's get going. You're probably hungry. I pointed to the structure peeking out above the building. I have reservations at the restaurant and for a room. Well, making arrangements like these seem to be the man's job as far as society is concerned. I'm not reliable, trust me. In real life, I'm not fucking reliable. Oh, God. Mark's unwrapped her arm around mine. I definitely didn't mind at all. Once we reached the table, Marks looked around her, seemed surprised. Right in, so I spot on a little. Of course, I still have a lottery in it is left over. I still have my lottery win in is left over anyway. I on the second compliment in a lot. Me neither, although I do remember seeing it passing since it's local. It really is. To be honest, before coming here, I wondered if this might feel uncomfortable. Taking our seats. It wasn't like that at all. Attentive surface. The night sky line was beautiful, and the atmosphere of the restaurant was extraordinary. Of all, I had an incredibly gorgeous woman sitting across from me. Our meals haven't even come out yet, and I already felt satisfied. I've never eaten somewhere so high up before. Surprising. But our main course was very delectable. After eating dessert and drinking a cup of coffee, I felt well and truly satisfied. I thought this would happen even in my wildest dreams. I never even dreamed I would ever be able to spend Christmas like this. Yeah, why did I call me? Even though we naturally meant that it was in a different context. As for me, until just a short time ago, the idea of finding a girlfriend to spend Christmas with seemed to be nothing but a pipe dream. In silence for a while, I spoke up and said, "Okay, why don't we get going? But I do have a room reserved." Okay, we're getting close. Remember where it is? Okay, boom, boom. I was incredibly nervous as Mark and I walked down the well, but when we went into the room, it reached a peak. Anything's fine. Just saying something. Anything's fine. Just say something. I thought to myself, but no words came out. There was a room service menu on the dresser, so I casually flipped through it. So it's a regular hotel. Okay, a regular hotel. That's something. It says, to all guests who would like to order breakfast, please leave your card on the doorknob. Wait, I guess you wouldn't been sick since you just ate, huh? The fridge itself didn't really matter. I really just ate it because I happened to spot it. Want something to drink? Maybe I have something. As I quickly made my way over to the fridge. Yes? The back instantly went stiff, like an elementary schooler who had just been scolded by their teacher. It wasn't like I was scared of her or anything, but my whole body was stiff as a board. Oh, yes, right here. I've retrieved the folded pocket. She flashed me a little relieved smile, then moved over to the bed. Huh? I sat beside her. I could feel the heat radiating from her body. Up. What's she thinking? Oh God! Is she actually a masochist? Oh God! Is she actually a masochist? I think she is actually a masochist. Like, oh my God, she actually might be a masochist. Like, through ordinary means. Ordinary means? She gazed into my eyes from up close. Her cone-like cheeks dyed a deep shade of pink. Mark's home was so incredibly beautiful when she was like this. Steal me away? Oh! It was such an unexpected remark that, for a while, I forgot to even breathe. But by force, that almost makes it sound like what I witnessed on that occasion entirely repeated in my mind. That uninhabited classroom with the setting sun shining in. Back then we... Yeah?
思い込みに従って数年も待つなんて、それもまた耐えられないんです。なのに私は自分で自分を壊すこともできない。だから。
So, we had to force it. Now, I can say I knew you don't like doing that. if I had a relationship with someone, actually had a relationship with someone like this, exactly like this, who some reason they wanted it to happen, but like you actually have to force them, that's when I would take the action. That's where I would take the action. If they want me, if they actually like out sending it to me. And I can tell they actually do mean it. Please break me. Break you? Please wait a second. I don't want to do anything violent. She said distantly. Yeah, she's a masochist. But I love you too. I feel like the mark had charred away my sense of reason. She wanted me, and I wanted her. What then was the problem? Markson turned back to me and silently undressed. Her slender black and pure white skin instantly made me explode with desire. After removing her top, she had held both her hands, almost like someone who was under arrest. Okay, guys. Okay. We're now getting to we're getting to that point. I can't show anything else until then. Like, even though they show the transition, but I can't because there's a possibility I might not make it in time, not show anything. But I'm gonna show right here. I'm just gonna show my face. I'll read out everything. For you guys, including her lines, including Marcus's lines. I'll read it out to you to make it a lot easier for you guys to understand what was going on. But before that, I will of course let her speak before I read the lines. I'll let her speak, and then I'll read the lines to make it easier to hear. I did just that in silence. All while I felt overwhelmed with. It doesn't hurt. My voice was hoarse as I asked. She says that yes, I am fine. The task complete, we remained silent as we faced each other. It's the ... Markson looked unusually vulnerable with her hands bound, hanging her head in embarrassment. I hadn't seen this development coming, so I couldn't take the next step right away for the time being. Oh, okay. Options section. Options section. Glasses, or leave our glasses on. I'm telling you that right now. That's the option we got right now. Okay, so I'm gonna save it right here. So quick save, and then save. Back. Okay. So, should I choose leave her glasses on? Her glasses. I'm gonna take off her glasses. I gently removed her glasses and lifted her hands up over her. I gently removed her glasses. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, we're gross homies and little nips! Oh boy! Yeah, I definitely know I'm making a weird face. Aren't I? Oh boy! Oh! I definitely know I'm making a weird face. Oh god! Oh god, my fucking sorry! I just like my little face reactions looks funny. Hands up, okay? I think you guys can tell what that meant. Yes? Pressed my body close to, I pressed my body close to hers. Brought both of my hands around to her front and touched her breasts. You're not gonna end? We're not ending. I think it's quite obvious, guys. They're moans! Despite her... They're continuous! They're continuously! Oh! Okay! Oh my fucking... I look so fucking weird. What did my face need to look like that? Despite how little force I actually put to it, Markson was already gasping for air. Wow. So soft. I was curious how her boobs felt, but what captivated me first and foremost had to be those compass I laid my eyes upon for the first time. Okay. She is moaning and a question mark. Then she says it tickles with I, first capital I with a dash, and then it there, and then with tickles it was tick with triple dot, and then S with exclamation with comma and then the moan again. I didn't realize how rigid my breathing had become. And then more moans, and then Messiah-kun. Oh god. I ignored her confused voice and leaned close to kissing her armpit. Oh god. I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna read her lines out if they don't actually have proper words. If they're just moans, Oh, not tell you it's moans. I won't say anything now. So, she likely hadn't expected that sort of move. The situation, the stimulation shouldn't have affected her much, but she had begun to twitch in place. Okay, what she says is, wait, Messiah-kun, this spot, and then moans, and you mustn't. Why? She says, because there he is. And then she says, but besides, yes, it is sweaty. God. Yes, it is sweaty. Oh my God! Oh my fuck! Thumbnail, everyone! Thumbnail! Thumbnail! People, don't do it! Oh, fucking. Yeah, I bet it is. When I got up so close to you earlier, I could feel how hot your body was. America-san said, yeah, that is right. So, we had a sniff. A crown my breath through my nose, and Markson acted genuinely surprised. She instantly got red from the neck up, and then her entire body began to shake. She says, no way. Ah! Oh, I wonder what reacted that time. She says, no way. My facial reactions to that. How the fuck? Okay, it was less embarrassing actually. That wasn't even remotely what I intended. When I saw her this helpless, it made me want to tease her all the more. It has a bittersweet smell. Bittersweet smell. It's very nice. And she said, no. Haruka let out a miserable sounding sigh. The tension must be making her sweat more as her body reacted. Radiated a rising heat. The sweet scent scent. I think I was supposed to say scent grew stronger. What she says, what Marcus says is, yes, I should take a shower. I was nervous, so I was. And then she says, Messiah-kun, please let me take a shower, okay? Too late for that. And she said, no way. See, that's what she said. My affections for Markson, who looked genuinely shocked, swelled up within me. With sadism mixed in. Sadism mixed in, oh god. Okay. You attempts of very beautiful. Naturally, that wasn't flattery or anything of the sort. Yup, the pure white. By the way, she still actually has a bra on, by the way. But I think for YouTube right now, this would have been fucking too graphical to be shown on YouTube, so that's why I'm not showing. Her upper arms were pure white. Right amount of helped. I mean, I don't know how to say that. It's H-E-F-T. How you say that? If I press my fingers against them, they felt soft and just a bit supple. That wasn't just to say that carelessly taking on weight. In fact, that wasn't to say they had carelessly taken on weight. In fact, they were moderately toned. Okay. It's summer. You could have worn something. It's summer. So you could have worn something sleeveless. Okay, she didn't say anything else. Okay, so what she says is showing too much skin. She said showing too much skin. That's what she said. Yeah, you're right. This side is for my eyes only, isn't it? And it's what she says. Yes. Messiah-kun. I just want to see my. Yes. I just want to see my. Man, not all the sound is going through. Like some of it is actually popping out. They said, "Yes, Messiah-kun. I." Besides, when it came to the sleek sensation of her skin, her absence were equally smooth. It made me think about just how different they were from my own. She said, "Sweat, my sweat, oh god." She said, "That can't be true." As we spoke, I could tell she was perspiring more and more by the second. God. I'm not lying. Guys sweat all the time, but this is totally different. I'm sure of it. Breathing in her scent was all it took for my cock to get rock hard. Get rocked hard. It almost felt as though they were had a VDX. Oh, it almost like they were out of VDX mixed in with the air. It's actually. Oh, it's us. Okay, it was us. And a smooch. Okay, that was us. Okay, never mind. I clung to her than before this time. Again, most of this is moans, but I'm lines in it, so actually I'll say, kissing, my happens of all things, boy, I wonder. Watching right now live, I'm just wondering. Now, what was your pure reaction to the situation right now? Like, the hell be? Oh my god. That reminds me, we haven't even shared our first kiss yet. And yet, here I was kissing her bare armpits. Okay, never mind, it's armpits. Messed up the word. It was been armpit all this time. Damn it! I mean, with fucking words. All seemed so kinky. It made my head spin. It's hot. It's tickling me. And it's tickling me. Since I was hugging her close to my body, I could feel her diaphragm was having ferociously. I continue to let fall my rain of consecutive kisses. Tried to put as much distance as she could between me and her skin as possible, but once she realized it was wasted effort, her body relaxed. Okay, so what she says. It feels kind of strange. After relaxing and undue tension, Markson's reaction gradually grew sexier. Having her freedom taken from her and putting parts of her body normally hidden on display may have been stimulating for her. This is what she says to Messiah. This is what she says. Messiah-kun, your breathing is very erotic. I'm getting turned on. And that's what she says again. Your hot breath is hitting me. Even I wondered what was with this erotic breathing of mine, considering I wasn't even moving around. Still, wasn't like I couldn't change how I breathed intentionally. I wonder if I'm gonna get problems with YouTube with just the sound. Oh fuck! But I've done this before. I've actually done this before with Necropara. So my Necropara playthrough sounds alright. You heard the sounds alright. Especially that Necropara's visual novel is fucking actual animations with the sex. I still remember those. Volume 0 and Volume 2 and 3. When it comes out, I think. Still, wasn't like I could change how I breathed intentionally. Hormones. When I put a bit of force into covering her tortuous breasts, she jolted like like electricity had run through her. And she says, it does not hurt, but your boobs are incredibly big, aren't they, Marcus-san? I gave her my honest, unadulterated opinion. Not like there was any reason to screw it otherwise at this point. They're normally so tempered. And she says, tempting? She says, tempting? On. Of course I would be curious. It's obvious you're stacked even your clothing. And this is what she says to us. Masaya-kun, do you prefer big ones? Yeah. If I were to be completely honest, I doubt I would care either way, as long as they belong to the person I loved. But I couldn't deny how much I love these knockers. And this is what she says to us. In that case, I'm glad. Facial reaction. Oh. Why? Why do I need... Fucking right here. So this is what Marcus-san said. I'm the person I love. She loves me. Very happy thing. Moving her heart may have been more important. Moving her heart may have been more important to Marcus-san than mere physical stimulation. I was very sure it should be more pleasurable. That she visibly relaxed. I take off your bra, okay? I unhooked her bra from behind and lifted the fabric away from her body. Oh my! Oh wait, oh. Okay, this is what she says. This is what my uncle said. Second, are you touching my breasts? Yes, we are. And look at... Oh my god. I want to motorboat those. I won't deny that. My pervy side, my male pervy side has kicked in. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. By the way, I won't deny. If I was not playing this right now, live, I would be masturbating right now. Well, I won't deny that. I won't deny that. I won't deny that. I would be masturbating right now. Like, I'm being honest here. I'm being honest as I can. Oh god. So anyway, my penis had been on fire since earlier, but now that I was fondling her breasts for the first time, I grew even harder. These are Marcus-san's boobs. I was surprised when I saw her armpits too, but I stared at her blemishless white skin forgetting even to massage them. Forgetting to massage them. They had volume and also had a fine shape. In my opinion, her curves were perfect, though her breasts were quite seizable. Her pink nipples were tiny. They were very admirable. Out! Why the hell? Why? Why? Am I that much of an animal? Her buds juggled to the rhythm of her breathing. I gently pickled them with the pads of my fingers. I peeked at her expression, imagining that that must have been strong. They didn't appear to be any. They didn't appear to be any pain, so I resumed massaging them. And here comes some more ones. My breast is tingling. As an accent to the gentle massaging her breasts, I continued to push those adorable nipples. The intensity of her buds felt great, of her boobs, that captivated me most of all. Guys, I'm sorry. I can't go on. I can't go on right now. I'm going on. It's incredible. I never thought they would be this soft. I jiggled them around loosely, then gently gripped them. If there were a toy like this in the world, I bet I'd squeeze it forever. Asses. And this is what she says. Sayaka, your hands. As I continue massaging both of Mayaka-san's legs, started to gently stir as she endured the ticklishness. Does it feel good? Could you answer me? I squeezed her nipples as if to punish her. It felt a bit sadistic. Oh god, sadistic? Oh yeah, it does. It feels sadistic. Oh god, why? Let me check YouTube. Let me check things. Okay. Where those two lights come from? Where the hell those two lights come from? I have no idea what the hell is going on. Did someone come and watch? Like, oh my god. Come coming in right now? Who's coming in right now? I need to check something. Like, anybody? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. It was out of punishment. It felt a bit sadistic. She moans and she says yes and moans again. Max blushed and nodded. I knew I was the one. I knew I was the one who made her answer, but submission sent still chills down my spine. It was such a simple thing. Still, that this woman would be mine for the rest of our lives seemed almost delusional to me. But she did say so earlier to make her mine. What the hell's going on? Just thinking about it, just think about it sent a tingle of pleasure course through my tense cock. Okay, she says it is a very strange feeling. She said it completely different from when I touch myself. She does masturbate. She does masturbate. She was getting hot herself, and the smell of a bit of sweet sweat grew stronger and stronger too. I know. Here too. Slap? What the hell? Slap what? Owns? The strongest reaction so far. She bent backwards. She bent backward, her body twitching and heavening. She said, but that spot. That didn't really answer my question. I was positive it couldn't be bad sensation for her, as I slowly massaged her breasts. Oh, you're very lovely right now. You're very lovely right here. She said, but, no. Guys, I'm gonna get a drink quickly. I'm fucking very right now. I'm gonna get a drink quickly. I'm fucking thirsty in a bit. Okay. I'm real fucking thirsty right now. I'm very. I want to calm down a bit at least. So. I'm back. As you guys can tell, got a drink and I got some to eat as well. Calm. I hope the quality's alright since I left. Okay. Yep, but nice. A quote. Things alright, okay. 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 Okay, first, take a swig of this. Oh, steam. Okay. Now get some, Frazzles. Anybody who has not tried Frazzles yet, again, they're good. I discarded her hesitation and ran my tongue along the indented of her armpit. I'm gonna lick it some more, okay? So many moans. So many moans. She might be more sensitive than her boots. Marcuson's breathing became just desperate, and her entire body shivered. She says, your tongue, it's so hot. The texture of your sweat is delicious, Marcuson. And this is what she says now. No, I must be a lie. It's not a lie. Your skin's so smooth too. Okay. What she does, she moans, then says don't, and then more moaning. Oh, and no. You could have dropped. She could have dropped her hands and covered her armpits if she felt like it, but she didn't seem inclined to do so. I don't know if I should classify that yeah as a moan. I could say more moans than yeah and then In fact, her body appeared to be twitching in pleasure, as I lavished her with my tongue. I wonder, maybe she isn't reacting so well to this just because it thousands in erogenous stone. I was referring to how she told me to break her before we began. Perhaps this wall that had been stubbornly concealing her heart was shattering bit by bit. Does it feel... I asked once again. She didn't respond, but continued to pant with ragged breathing, just as she had done before. This time, I sucked on her soft armpit so strongly it made noise. Yeah. Could you answer? Oh god, I didn't want to say it like that. Oh god. She said, yes, I feel great. Happy hours later. Now that she had put into words, she seemed to be resisting even less. Okay. Moans, then good, then Lord, so many moans. I may have been performing the same act, but her responses were becoming much more fresher. Pardon me then. She was also constantly fidgeting both her legs around. Maybe she was getting wet. She says, something is strange. It sounded like she was trying to draw my attention to something, but I'd gotten so turned on that I didn't have enough mental capacity to consider what she meant. So, oh man, I can't believe I have to make these sound effects. I had been moving my tongue around so much. It started to hurt as I found her bare breath. It started to hurt as I mostly swallowed her bare breast. She said, no, I cannot. And then, at the exact moment I pinched her tortured nipples tightly. She came! She came! Huh? That reaction was clearly different from anything else thus far, and unsurprisingly, I stopped what I was doing. I was so engrossed in her armpit that I hadn't noticed, but Marcel was drenched in sweat. Her hair clung to her forehead, and there was droplets of sweat in her cleavage. Heavy breathing. Marcson looked somewhat zoned out, repeatedly taking deep breaths. Did you just come? She said, I didn't know. After all, this is all new sensation for me. She says, but it was this very strange feeling. Light, like it flew in the air for a moment. Heavy breathing. In either case, I was satisfied that I wasn't a patient. What should I do now? Should we have sex now, or no? It might be best if I give her one more push. I saw on the bed and dropped my pants. Dropped my pants? Oh. Oh, God, no! Dick out! Okay. Rock hard dick coming out, and she's gonna suck it, I take it. I think. Might be wrong. She might. Her eyes were drawn to my high-flying cock. Marcson. She said, yes. Dot. And the dot for Marcson. So that's what our dick looks like. Alright, Debbie. God behind her body, and she's about to suck it, isn't she? Oh my god. Marcson gulped at the sight of my erect cock thrust before our eyes. I'm sure it was mentioned in that book you read, right? She just, She gave a smile, vague nod before looking up at me. Posed. The confusion on her face suggested that this was a bit of a sudden. I want you to do it. Is that bad? She says this. It is not bad that. It is not that bad. That it's bad. It is just. She said, I was wondering if I should gain a little more experience. For example, I shook my head violently. That's just a misinterpretation. I just kind of said whatever sounded good, but it was basically what just means to an end. Firstly, to break my son further. Of course, out of the pure desire for her to do so. Master? What the hell? I understand. That's what my son said. Okay. Okay. Markson drew her face closer, seemingly prepared. That was enough to make a heart pound and leap in my chest. My heart pound. Okay.
けど、でも、
Oh yeah, my hands. Hands?
でも一緒に使うようにと書いてありました。これでは。
Please do it just with your mouth. Just your mouth. Okay. Before her giving me a blowjob with her hands, but that one was enough for a shiver to run up my spine. It was likely subconscious, but Marcus got into in front of my crotch. It felt as though that scored her a lot of points. Okay. I'm trying to get all the food that I got my freaking teeth. Okay. Markson nodded slightly, then drew her face closer to my cock. I gently held her head, and brushed it so it wouldn't get into her face. Your hair's so smooth and silky.
ありがとう。
For anybody here has no idea what arigato means yet, I'm watching this because you should know what arigato means. For any people who don't know anyway, it's thank you. I moaned about that unintentionally, but the compliment seemed to have calmed her down a little. She gave a long, hard stare at my throbbing member before her. Actually, that's a penis? Oh, by the way, guys, this is what she says. This is your penis? They actually censored the word! The word and it's got censored! You knew those sort of words, don't you? I thought, well, you said stuff like intercourse before. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, by the way, guys, I should mention this. I finally own all the volumes for Tokyo Ghoul Part 1 in English. Finally! And I read all of them. Part 1 is finished. According to Tokyo Ghoul Re is available in English. I can't fucking wait for that. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Her cheeks turned red. Okay, this is what she said. All the books use that term servantly, so I did not think about it. Perhaps it is vulgar. Not at all. I denied it in a simple fashion, but being actually be preferable at times like this. Okay. Well, so this is what for any women or guys. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna no. She actually says this, so I'm gonna give you a description. Oh god, why am I giving a description for this? Okay, and I'll begin. The first thing the book mentioned, so kissing it. Yeah, please do. And what she says right now is Masaikan. Yes. Like this. She did it. My god! Markson extended her neck, and no sooner did I wonder what was she doing. What was she doing? Was she doing? Did she reach all out and kiss my balls? Do I need to describe what she was doing that time? This is unexpected. I assumed a blowjob was seeing only the length of my cock, but it looks like there was more to it. It feels good. So actually does it really? And then back to yeah, it feels kind of strange and ticklish, but very nice. Okay, this is what she says next. I'm glad. Please give me guidance, okay? The asking for your feedback was a virtual step. This went for the stimulation as well, but I just couldn't get enough of how her felt. After all, she was in my balls while being deprived of her freedom. Allow out a strange moan as she licked my testicles with the tips of her tongue. Screaming! Fuck, I can't deal with this anymore. Save! Okay, saved it. Good. Quit. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't deal with it anymore. So the first, like when I was doing Necoparia, I actually also at one point during the sex scene, I was like, "Fuck it, I finished the live stream. I'm gonna finish the live stream." Sorry, guys, but I just man, it showed my immaturity. It just showed my fucking immaturity. Like, damn. Anyway, guys, cliffhanger for you for any of you who was getting aroused. So yeah, expect next time. Don't see the screen straight away. You just be hearing voices and everything, and me with my face right there, my pure reaction until finished. But Sorry, it looks like I have to finish off here. Hey guys, I hope you guys like it. Become chat fans, Dave guys, what's up now? Go down below, my address there, and yeah. Also, if you do want to become a Patreon today, just go to my Patreon down below and get to my Patreon page if you want to become a donator. Guys, like it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys there. Bye guys!